bet you can guess why. I'm the former sheriff around these parts. I got out of the law business and pretty much do what I want now. I own the Gunsmith shop here in Valentine. This is my home. I believe it's the best house on the map. Look at this view. Beautiful. Now, just look at this. No one else is around. It's only me out here. Very nice. I love it. Quiet and peaceful. There's a wild horse over there. This here is Spawn. Now, I'm going to take you to how I came about owning the Gunsmith shop. Oh, look, there's turtles out here. Isn't that special? Make me some turtle soup later. So, you can see I own Rooster's Ricochet Reserve Gunsmith there in Valentine. So, if you're ever in LastHope County, you can come on by, see me. I'm there. I will be there most days. Tomorrow's a grand opening. But how I made all my money, how I did all this, was right here, this spot. I'm going to walk you through how to actually do it the most efficient and maximize your time gold management. So, what we're going to do is get there, and I'll walk you through the process. In the meantime, we need to be armed out here. Wolf territory between here and there. So, what you're going to need for maximum efficiency. I started with 2 buckets and a golden annotator. And I gotta tell you that it's the slowest, most grueling time is going back and forth with 2 buckets. So 2 buckets turned into 4, 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 10, 10 into 12, and now I carry 13. 13 buckets is the perfect number. Every time you fill those buckets, empty them and search them, you will have over 100 gold. And a bunch of salt. And I am going to take you where you're going to sell that golden salt. Where you sell the golden salt is where you're going to start your journey. Because that's also where you're going to go and buy your gold officer. I don't know what the hell his problem is. I've told him to leave I don't know how many times. I want to pop him in his head, but I don't want no trouble with the law. So I just got my order in. I like to stay stocked and make everything on demand. But I like to stay stocked up so my customers don't have to wait for me to order parts. So what I did was I fully stocked the shop with more stuff than I'll ever need. But as it gets lower, I just reorder and I never run out. That's the way you do things. So that's the reserve there. We're gonna go ahead on. Sorry about my dogs. They bark at every little noise they hear. They're kind of wild that way. But as we make our way to my personal favorite little gold pan spot, 5 little motions. Reach forward and grab. Reach forward, touch the table. You're going to click and hold left. Then you're going to pull back and your hand touches the table again. Let go. And then wait until you reach forward and grab. Time it. This is how you get the maximum amount of movement for your time. If you stop, you're losing grip. Non-stop. But you can do it however you want to. This is just how you get the most out of your movement here. Make sure you stay until your back is over and just keep going. So, elbow in the air, left click. Let go. Left click, hold. Let go. Now hold. $192 is correct. Oops. So let's go back in here, go to sell,